Le dîner est servi.
Sir, the dinner's ready. I'll tell Zhang Sheng too.
Don't disturb her. Just have the maid bring the food to her room.
She hasn't stepped out of her room for a week now. Perhaps you should take her out for some fresh air. I understand that Miss Zhang Sheng is upset, but you've given up everything in China to come to France with her. Why is she still unhappy?
I've also kept her waiting last time. So now it's my turn to do the same for her.
That you were coming, so I waited.
I knew that you were coming, so I waited. Waited for what?
It's written in the book.
I'll listen to you. And when I get my sight back, I will hold her close to me. I won't ever let her leave me again.
Who would sell stuff left by a loved one?
I would. I'd do that when you leave me.
What?
Since you're my lover.
You're too much.
When a woman says so, actually it means the other way around.
I'll leave you if you keep talking nonsense.
It doesn't matter. I won't leave you.
Aren't you afraid that Zhang Sheng might get jealous?
Aren't you, Zhang Sheng? Your French language teacher told me that you've been missing classes. I'm here to ask if you want to go to class tomorrow.
I saw Chang Tianyo. He lost his sight because of me. Brother, what should I do?
Oh, can I see that book you're reading over there?
If you're interested, I can buy you another one.
Okay. Why don't we go out for a walk? We can go there later.
Hello, Michelle. All right.
Every time I walk past this place, I always think of the times when I did magic tricks.
What? You can do magic tricks? Why don't I know that?
Well, we've been apart for so long. We've changed a lot. We have some catching up to do. I remember when I met a street artist in the same spot. He told me that in the year 2020, I would be reunited with you by the winter. But when that came, you were already married. Needless to say, that street artist was wrong. Merci.
Voilà. La dernière fois, elle était accompagnée d'un jeune homme qui m'achetait un livre. Et je souhaiterais que la prochaine fois, il puisse revenir me rendre visite.
Merci.
De rien.
Mademoiselle?
Au revoir.
Tianyo can't come to Café du Flon, but if you'd like, come to his place.
When we were in high school, there was this poem in a test. I really liked it.
What was it?
I once held a poem in a sheet, and flowers for you to see. Under a willow tree, I listened to the ripples of the stream. But poets we forget. Flowers become withered, and time that had been lost is all but permanent. I had dreams of you at sunsets by the shore, but on the boardwalk lay stacks of books sold by a vendor. I bought books of different centuries, but I couldn't save him from the sorrow of his declining years.
I bought books of different centuries, but I couldn't save him from the sorrow of his declining years.
You know, the bookseller said something to me earlier.
What was it?
That the men you've brought there are both extremely handsome. And that the first man bought a book, but the second one bought a ring. Can you please tell me which one bought you the book? Cheng-sheng, do you know the reason why there are no buildings near the Eiffel Tower? The reason is so that whenever you look up, you would always be able to see the whole thing. It's like it's saying, no matter where, no matter when, as long as you turn around, I will always wait for you. What's wrong?
I'm not sure I should say. It may not be my place to.
Say it.
Please don't be upset. Someone's proposing to the girl you like. And it looks like that man is Liang Shang.
Let's go. I'd like to go somewhere else for some fresh air.
Je vous en prie.
Merci.
Miss Chung. Tianya is asleep now. Maybe another time.
I might not be able to come back.
I see. Miss Chung, perhaps I should say my best wishes.
For what?
This morning, Tianyo and I drove by the Tuileries Garden. Then we happened to see Liang Shang proposing to you.
I thought the same as well. But he was just doing a magic trick. I should go then.
hers. Very fierce. She'll make a wonderful daughter-in-law. Now, Chen, she must be parched. Get her some water.
Don't bother.
In this life of mine, I have 2 sons. Neither are close to me. But I've become older and much weaker. And lonely. I want someone to talk with, and someone to nag. All right. It's pretty late. You should rest.
a cold?
No. Just choked on some bread.
You're burning up with a fever. You shouldn't go to class today. Okay. Oh, and don't go out so late.
Sister Jiangsheng? Can we please go see Uncle Chung?
We can't.
But why not? Is it because Brother Liangsheng is here today?
Bonjour,
Bonjour.
comment allez-vous?
Ça va, c'est là? Hop. Bien, j'ai mis ça là.
Merci.
Merci. Merci.
À plus tard.
Oh, Andrew? Zhongsheng isn't feeling well. She'll take a day off. Liangsheng insists.
It's okay. I can do it.
Oh, all right. Well. Right here, we should be using brighter colors. It'll make it stand out more. Zhongsheng, are you listening?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh, okay. As I was saying, to make this area stand out, you should consider brighter colors. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
No. Look. Let me show you. So when you're drawing this part right here, you should use bright yellow and then dark green. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should call it a day, shall we?
Huh?
Are you okay? Do you wanna talk to me?
I'm all right. I just need some rest.
Didn't you get a hold of Lu's assets by betraying Chang-Chi? Am I wrong? Is this you trying to make it up to her? Or perhaps you still have feelings for her? Don't you have any respect? Respect? Like father, like son. You do it! You've always wanted to, since I'm shameless. Now's your chance. I see you're eating alone, Miss Zhang. Liangsheng isn't here. Pumpkin and Andrew are out together.
I actually quite like eating by myself.
My apologies. Liangsheng has come to Paris in order to be with you. But why does he leave you alone at a time when you're sick?
Uncle Chen, what is it that you're trying to say?
I'm worried that he has gone to see Cheng Tianyou for you.
I'm sorry, what?
I am afraid that he has gone to see Cheng Tianyou for what happened yesterday. He hasn't answered my calls, and if something has happened to him, then I wouldn't know what to tell Mr. Zhou.
I'm full.
Miss Zhang, you finally arrived.
Where's Liangsheng?
Why would he be in Tianyou's house?
I thought he came to see him and... it got me worried.
You're worried about which one of them? Tianyou or Liangsheng?
Where's Tianyou?
Miss Zhang, thank you for taking care of him. If it weren't for you, Tianyou may not have survived that.
I owe him.
We owe many things. What matters is if we pay them back. You may go, Miss Xu.
Yes, sir.
Miss Zhang, you said that you owe Tianyou a great deal. I can tell that you want to repay him. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a way, and it's simple. Have a look. Those are American universities. You can study in New York or Boston. You can major in art. I can see you're passionate about it. I've written you a recommendation. With it, you can get into any university you please. It's that simple.
Uncle Chen, I don't understand why you're telling me all of this.
Because I believe that you have potential.
I still don't understand. And besides, with Tianyo like this, how could I possibly just leave?
Consider this as compensation from the Chung family for what happened 4 years ago.
The Chungs don't owe me anything. This isn't what I want to do. All that I care about is for Tianyo to see again.
It's your chance to go back to college. A chance to finally get your degree. Wouldn't you want that? When you go to America, you can start fresh once again. Time will heal all your wounds. Once you've graduated, if you are meant to be, then you can still be with Tianyo. Nothing will change. But that is if Mr. Chung will accept you. Of course. You're free to pretend this never happened. And stay here in Paris. If the surgery ends in failure, he will stay blind. And who could ever take a blind man as her husband, though it isn't his fault, but none other than yours? You best take care. Goodbye.
Jiangsheng? Jiangsheng?
Yes, sir.
Where's Jiangsheng?
She, went to Chung Tianyo's place. It's getting late. Where are they now? Jiangsheng's gone to Chung Tianyo's place. Liangsheng as well. Chen Tianyo again? I just don't get it. Huh? What does he have that my son doesn't? Liangsheng's useless. Can't even tame his own woman.
Uncle Chen told me you would be here, but I didn't believe him. But I do now.
Liangsheng.
It's clear to me now. He was right.
I thought you were here. That's
Why would I even be here?
I thought you were, so I came here to look for you.
Why would I come here?
Jiangsheng. I was worried you felt lonely here, so I brought Mushroom here to Paris. These past days, she had been in quarantine. The reason I've been gone all day is because they finally released her today. I have done everything for you, just to make you happy. But even so, with all of my efforts, do you still want Tianyu? Is he the only one who makes you happy?
Yes! Yes. He does make me happy. No matter what he's put me through, I would never leave him. He came to Paris, so I followed him here. I wanted to look after him. What's wrong? You can't handle it? I don't care.
Shang.
Get off me! The first time you went to France, I was devastated. Mama and Papa were gone. You were the only one I had left in this world. I thought you'd come back, so I just told myself to stay strong. But when we finally met in Shanghai, you just kept acting like you had no idea who I was. How could you have been so cruel? I chased your car, I yelled your name, I did everything. You have no idea how desperate I felt. My own brother abandoned me. Brother, we can never go back to the time when we were still kids. We can never see our parents again. It'll never be the same. We can't turn things back the way they were. You're not my brother anymore. And honestly, we lost each other a long time ago.
Is Miss Chung all right?
Yes, she's okay.
Oh.
So, did you find out anything?
Yes, I have. Chung Tianyo has come to Paris because of a new project, not for Chitian Biotechnology, nor for the Chung's overseas shares. You need not worry, sir.
I'm not worried the slightest.
The reason you've come to Europe is for you to buy the Chung's overseas shares. You did this in order to lay a foundation to later own the controlling stake. How meticulous of you, sir. The Chungs prioritize what's local, while the outsiders are only concerned about Mr. Chung's condition. The board members are far too preoccupied with the takeover of Chitian Biotechnology to notice your purchase. They're too busy to think about the overseas shares. But they're equally important in the hands of someone capable. And when combined with domestic shares... I've said too much.
I'm also part of the Chung family. I'm doing this for my family's sake too. So if anyone ever attempts to harm us, And we have the leverage to fight back. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Did he have visitors?
Andrew came this afternoon. He smoked 2 of your cigars. I had not thought it was a big deal, so I hadn't told you.
Sister Jiangshang? Today, Brother Liangshang was very, very angry. Also, after he left, Macho Mu came over. When he heard from Uncle Chen that you went to Uncle Chung's place, he became very angry too. It made me so scared. Is Uncle Chung all right, sister?
Why do you ask that?
Did the 2 of them have a fight all because of you?
What?
I feel bad for Uncle Chung. He can't see anymore. Why didn't you stay behind and help him out?
The crisis with the board is finally over. Brother, that strategy you taught Yang Xin was very impressive. Even I was deceived.
Tianan, I've decided to undergo surgery.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am. I've thought a lot about it. But then, it carries some risks. If in case it ends up failing, then you would have to take care of our family.
Brother, maybe you should put it off for a while. We just finished dealing with a board issue, and the company's stock isn't stable yet. I'm afraid it's not a good time for the surgery.
Look, don't worry about me. Whatever comes, I'll have to accept it.
Since we were kids, you've always stuck to whatever decision you'd made, no matter how much others would oppose it, and it seems you've never been wrong. So this time, I'll still believe that you'll be okay.
With you and Liangsheng, I've nothing to worry about. I can finally have a rest.
Liangsheng may never consider himself a member of our family.
Actually, he believes family is very important. He just doesn't like showing his affections.
He's a good brother to Jiang Sheng. Is that why you think he cares about family? Sure. He cares deeply about Jiang Sheng, but it still doesn't mean he cares about the Chungs. Do you want to make a bet with me?
Sure. Let's see who's right about him.
Okay.
I lost my sight, and I may never recover it.
What if you recover?
Then I plan to get her back, at all cost.
But what if you find out that she's already married and has children?
If I ever recover, I'll ask her to marry me, even if she's already married and has children.
Do you have a dream? You can tell me.
To marry you. Chengsheng, do you know the reason why there are no buildings near the Eiffel Tower? The reason is so that whenever you look up, you would always be able to see the whole thing. It's like it's saying, no matter where, no matter when, as long as you turn around, I will always wait for you.
I'm sorry.
Well, you don't have to be. It's not your fault. Life is a long journey. So you need to think about who you really want to marry. So I guess you did the right thing. But just remember that. The one I want is you.
We can never go back to the time when we were still kids. It'll never be the same. We can't turn things back the way they were. You're not my brother anymore. And honestly, we lost each other a long time ago.
I'm getting married next month.
Bonjour. Merci. Where's Liangshang?
Playing golf. He left very early.
Playing golf?
Yes, with a business partner. A woman. I really don't understand why people play golf while doing business. By the way, Liangshang prepared the milk for you, right before he left.
Donc, en fait, aujourd'hui, je vais vous présenter une musique très connue. La musique qu'il a créée s'appelle « Souvenirs d'enfance » et je vais vous la faire écouter aujourd'hui.
Because of Liangshang, I've been curious about the piano since I was young.
music scorebook.
A music scorebook? Where do you use it?
You use this to play the piano.
A piano? What is a piano?
A piano is a musical instrument that has many black and white keys. When you tap the keys, you make some sounds.
Oh.
I was young and innocent then. I used to believe that Liang Shang had a gift for the piano, and that one day he would make it big in the music world. But after growing up, I found out that everything's different from what I thought. When I was in Dalian, I always tried to imagine what Liang Shang's life in Paris must be like. And now, I'm here living the life he lived then. Taking the paths he took. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I found out last night that Kesharo's getting married this month. I'm going back to attend his wedding. If you have time, will you accompany me? Kesharo is getting married.
These days I feel like I'm a blind man wandering inside Zhang Shang's mind. To be honest, we can't go on like this. We have to figure out a way to make her open up her heart. Oh, I need to know the truth. What happened between the two of you? I really don't understand why you asked me to pretend to be our painting instructor.
Zhang Shang finds psychotherapy repulsive. I asked you to pretend so you could get closer and cure her. Haven't I told you this before?
Wait, you did tell me. But even though I've been acting as her instructor, she still wouldn't put her guard down. She's even more cautious now.
Zhang Shang means a lot to me. I just want to protect her. And to set her free from all those memories.
I really don't know what you think I could do like this. I am her doctor. I need to know about everything she's been through, about what happened to her here in France. Isn't there a Chinese saying that goes, if one has a heart problem, then one needs heart medicine. I am not the medicine, monsieur.
Then am I?
Oh yes, right. There's one more thing I don't understand.
And that is?
You're a couple. You love her, and she cares for you. So why is she always resisting you?
Dr. Andrew, you're invading our privacy.
No, of course not. I'm a therapist. I'm not an FBI agent. But I haven't made any progress since I started. I need to get to know my patient. Fine then, I'm a painter, okay?
I hope she and I can become closer.
What do you mean?
But she doesn't want to. Her ghosts wouldn't let her.
What, ghosts?
A lot of bad memories.
But how come she can't face them? Never mind. I already know.
Tell me.
her past.
I never cared about her past.
Ah, non merci. I don't smoke.
Do you know that Zhangsheng's past is a big part of her? It can't be erased. If I love her, then I should love all of her.
Chinese is a beautiful language. Make full use of it to express your love.
Between Zhangsheng and I, words are unnecessary.
So, you're okay with this?
But she isn't okay. Because I was her brother.
Pardon. That was bad. That was so unprofessional of me.
It's all right. But later on we found out that we're not blood related after all.
Oh, so dramatique.
Excuse me, sir. It's already late. You should go rest soon.
Oh, oui. I didn't notice the time. Sorry. I should go. This can wait until tomorrow. Au revoir.
I can't help but feel that doctor's not very reliable.
If he's not reliable, why did you expose my private life to him? He got his doctorate degree from nothing less than Yale Medical School. He's also one of the youngest attending doctors in Yale's psychiatry department. It wasn't easy getting him here. Also, I've confirmed with him that he doesn't smoke.
The cigar! It was I who smoked your cigar.
Uncle Chen, I will ask you again. Who came while I was gone?
It was your father. I mean, it was Mr. Zhou.
Don't let him in next time.
I apologize, sir. I told him about Miss Zhang going to Cheng Tianyou's place. When he heard it, he was enraged. I don't know why Miss Zhang doesn't understand how much you love her. I know that she's an intelligent girl, so why does she get so confused whenever she sees Cheng Tianyou?
What's this? You seem to be annoyed with her.
No, sir. You've misunderstood. I'm just worried for you. I've been working by your side since the day you turned 21. For so many years. Your sorrow, your bitterness, only you and I know of them. Mr. Qian said he treated Cheng Tianyou as his own son. Although, of course, I have no right to say you are. But still, sir, all I want is for you to find happiness. That is my dearest wish, sir.
Uncle Chen, it's not going to do us any good to be too close. But still, I want you to know, I'm hoping you can be trusted. Regardless of your opinion of Zhangsheng, please remember that she's the lady of this house. meet 29 million people, but a chance of falling in love is only 0.00049. So I don't blame you for not loving me. Whether there's love or not, there's some kind of happiness in two people meeting. If we can be together, then good. But if we can't, let's give each other our blessing.
Tianyo can't come to Café du Flot, but if you'd like, come to his place. Tianyo is asleep now. Maybe another time.
It was that note from Uncle Chen. It may be a small one, but he made us think we bailed out on each other. On the last day of May, at Café du Flot, we missed each other. Neither you nor I know why it ended up like this. I wonder if we'll ever meet again.
Ma? 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 Mama! Ma!
Hey, I got us some breakfast.
Meisha, you have to help me. My mom passed out.
Huh?
Here it is. Oh, an ambulance. Call one. Hurry. Make the call.
Yes, come down, come down.
Pre-wedding photos. I've released the announcement. All the relatives now know. You two are getting married. Oh, Liangshang, look. Aren't you two the perfect couple? A match made in heaven.
did you do this?
Liangsheng, you are the perfect man. Except that when you see Zhengsheng, you become so fragile. The only thing women want is status, huh? Give her that and she'll be fine. Look, I'm doing all of this for your sake.
Well, I don't need it. Do you even realize how much damage you've done to her? Recall the news about our wedding.
Recall? It's impossible. Liangsheng, listen to me. If you love a woman, you should be at her side her whole life, so you can protect her as her husband. If you hold your feelings back, you'll get nothing in the end. Love is supposed to be simple. It's people who make it complicated. Take me, for example. Your mother's the love of my life, but we couldn't be together. Don't you think that kind of love was meaningless? I don't want you to make the same mistake I did. Liangsheng, since Zhengsheng is the woman you love, you should hang on to her tightly, do everything you can to keep her by your side. Don't worry, I'm your father. I won't hurt you.
Don't interfere with my life. I already have my own plans.
Liangsheng, I know right now you can't understand what I'm doing, but I believe the time will come when you will.
All you're doing is destroying everything.
Mr. Zhou, I know that you mean Liangsheng well. But this time, you really have gone too far. Their feelings aren't even mutual yet. How could you make such an uproar prematurely? If you're doing something, you should do it big. This is how a successful man conducts his everyday life. You really have no idea how much he cares about Zhengsheng and how much he respects her. Releasing that news just makes the relationship more strained. Once you enter a dead-end tunnel, will you be able to make it back out? No, you don't understand. Don't you know, when an army faces great danger, it will fight its hardest to survive? Similarly, if a person's in dire straits, he'll do everything to turn it around and come out a winner. The two of them have treated each other as siblings for too long. Changing such a relationship will take some getting used to. All I want to do is give them a little push. I'll create opportunities for them, and make sure their marriage becomes a reality. Just give it some time. The outer change will eventually bring about inner change. I'm Liangsheng's real father. I certainly have the right to decide for him. I think your sophisticated plan is most likely to fail. Because you see, your misunderstanding with him would be very hard to resolve. As long as my son can be happy, even if he hates me, it's fine. I owe him and his mother way too much. Before, I couldn't make him happy, so now I have to make it happen. Liangsheng was adopted when he was little. He never had a home he could call his own. That was all my fault. So I want to make it up to him. If I can get them married to each other, Liangsheng could finally build his own home. If the outcome is good, I wouldn't care if he understands me or if he doesn't. You can disregard your misunderstanding all you want, but what about Zhangsheng? If she misunderstands Liangsheng, what happens then? So what if she does? A man with ambition shouldn't be dragged down by women. Mr. Zhou, are you sure this is the best for Liangsheng? Of course, I'm sure it is. As long as Zhangsheng stays put, I could put my plan into action. Oh, and I'll be making my move pretty soon, before Tianyo makes his. Well, you just wait for their wedding.
Uncle Chen, I don't care what methods you use, but you must withdraw the news.
It has already been released. I'm afraid it can't be withdrawn.
I don't care if it has. Huh? Just get it withdrawn! Do you know how much damage Zhangsheng will suffer if this announcement goes out? Fine. If it's out there, then release another statement. Make it say that no such wedding will happen.
But sir, if you're going to make a retraction, it might end up bringing more harm to Miss Zhang. The public would assume you never wanted this wedding in the first place. How could Miss Zhang possibly stand up to such ridicule and humiliation? It is times like these that you have to stay calm. Please, sir, you must reconsider.
Mushroom!
Go ahead and spread the news that the two of them are getting married. Make sure my other grandson gets to hear of it.
Mr. Chung, I came here as soon as I landed. Liangsheng and Zhangsheng are getting married. I sent you the pre-wedding photos.
You've made such a huge commotion out of this wedding. All of our relatives already know about it. Is this how you'll force me into acceptance?
I personally came in order to say some things in their behalf. No matter what you think of Zhang Sheng, the Zhengs did save Liang Sheng's life. Truth be told, we should be grateful to them. If back then Zhang Liangzhe didn't take Liang Sheng in, you would have lost a grandson, and I would have lost a son. If Changqing's soul in heaven can hear us...
You've no right to speak her name.
I admit I failed her. I deserve to die. But I swear to you, she's the only woman I ever loved. And the same goes for her. Otherwise, she wouldn't have ran off and cut ties with the Chungs just to give birth to our child.
Are you done now? If you are, then I'm sending you off.
Mr. Chung, with the way Liang Sheng is, he won't marry anyone, except for Zhang Sheng. Maybe you want him to stay single. Also, Liang Sheng's in poor health. I'm so worried about him. Aren't you worried? And also, as his elders, shouldn't we want him to be happy? So then, Mr. Chung, please do give them your blessings, if you will.
Your grandpa sent you this.
Yes, what is it?
Liang Sheng's pre-wedding photos with Zhang Sheng. It seems they're going to get married.
I see.
I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone.
Too bad. My dream of having coffee there won't come true yet. Well, how about you? Do you have a dream? You can tell me. Maybe I can help you fulfill one of them.
To marry you. I remember my grandpa once told me that he had a lover in Paris. It was a bittersweet story. My grandpa didn't get to come back. Now, we have no idea what happened to her. We don't even know if she's still alive.
Don't be sad. Your Duo is here. She won't leave you.
You must have already heard that Zhang Sheng and Tianse are getting married soon. How do you feel about it?
It's nothing special.
I know that you don't think this is the right time to tell you this. But you should teach yourself to let go of it. Although Wang Douhui's case is already settled, do you really think the Chung family have nothing to worry about?
If Tian'en and Tianse are here, it'll be fine.
Yes. They're both working hard. But what about you? You're the elder brother. So far, the Shen family seems to be the most suitable partner for marriage.
Please wait until the surgery is over.
I knew you haven't given up your hope to see again. Otherwise, you wouldn't insist to have the surgery as soon as possible. All right. I will let you do what you want for now. If you can recover your sight after the surgery, that's good for you. And I'll be happy for you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chung, everything's ready. We'll prep you now for surgery.
It's a minor one. It'll be over soon. Don't you worry.
Chung-shang?
Kishoro is getting married. I want to go back home for their wedding.
Okay, I can go with you. Chung-shang, about the wedding pictures, it's not what you think.
Forget about it.
Chung-shang? You waited for me when I was in France. This time, I will wait for you.
You're acting like a child.
I will still be waiting for you. Until you're willing to come back.
Brother, I'll never forget the day when I was 4.
Zhang, this is your brother from now on.
Brother.
Since then, you have become my brother. Only family members can openly express their feelings to one another. Thank you for your tolerance. Since we were kids, we've had each other's backs. I never allowed anyone to bully you. And you never let me suffer even a little. Just for me, you dreamt of becoming a chef who can make the best braised pork. And for me, you cooked bowl after bowl of boiled noodles. You carved my name on every persimmon tree in Wei Jiaoping. You even took several jobs to pay our tuition so we can both go to college. You suffered a lot of injustice, pain and bitterness, just so I could have all the best things. I'm lucky to be your sister in this life. All those moments are always in my heart. There are no words that could describe how grateful I am to you. Even if we're not related by blood, you're my one and only dearest brother, and my only family. Home is where my brother is, and this home will always be my warmest sanctuary. Brother, I do believe that one day you will find your own happiness too. Your sister, Zhang.
Here's your return ticket. I'll be waiting for you.
Miss Zhang, breakfast is ready. I suggest that you convince Liang Sheng to come back to the house too. You two should be living together by now. This is the right time for the both of you to think about your upcoming wedding. No matter how busy he is with his work, he should make time from his hectic schedule to take you and visit his grandpa, Mr. Chung. After all, your wedding with him hasn't got the consent. If Liang Sheng can come back home earlier, perhaps he can spend more time with you. How about giving him a call later? I'm worried he hasn't eaten breakfast yet. He always forgets to eat something whenever he's busy, and there's no one around to remind him. I'm worried that he has gone to see Cheng Tianyu for you.
I'm sorry, what?
I am afraid that he has gone to see Cheng Tianyu for what happened yesterday.
Uncle Chen told me he would be here, but I didn't believe him. But I do now.
Today, Brother Liang Sheng was very, very angry. Also, after he left, Macho Mu came over. When he heard from Uncle Chen that you went to Uncle Cheng's place, he became very angry too. It made me so scared.
Zhang Sheng, how are you doing? Have you gotten over the jet lag?
I'm doing fine. I'm calling because I need you to ask Uncle Chen to come back there.
Why? What's wrong? I'm not worried because I know you have Uncle Chen to take care of you while you're there.
I'm a grown-up. I don't need someone to take care of me. He's kind of annoying. Like a noisy old woman who keeps blabbering things around me.
But you'll be living in a big house all by yourself. Won't you feel scared?
Why would I? Don't worry, I have some friends around here.
Okay.
Tianyo, Suman is here. Do you want to see her?
Please, let her in.
Okay. Come in.
Suman.
Long time no see.
So, you're back.
I just graduated from drama school in New York. It's been a while.
Here, sit down. Are you busy with some work?
Yes, kind of. It's a drama film. I'll invite you when it's... I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can still hear it.
Tianyo, thanks for encouraging me back then. And I thank the company for giving me the chance to study in New York. It has broadened my horizons. Having met a lot of amazing people is an honor, and studying with all of them made me realize that the world is so big, and there are still so many things worth experiencing and feeling. Thank you so much.
It seems like you've changed a lot. I'm happy for you.
Well, I brought some soundtracks of classic Broadway musicals for you. Here. Enjoy it when you have time.
Thank you.
I have to go to rehearsals later. I'll see you again someday.
My regards, Mr. Su.
Then, I'll be on my way, Miss Chung.
Uncle Chen, people are not gods. We can't always satisfy everyone. Don't let him please Mr. Chung while pleasing the Zhou family.
Yes.
And I just want to say, I don't want to be involved in the matter of the marriage anymore. I can't do it anyway. From now on, it has nothing to do with me.
Zhang Shang. Everyone in the family and friends knows about the upcoming wedding between you and Liang Shang.
I never promised to marry Liang Shang.
Of course. I know you didn't, and Liang Shang is still mad at me for this. If this has hurt your reputation, I'm really sorry. But now everyone knows about it. I hope you'll carry on with what's already been done. And if you decide not to acknowledge this wedding, Liang Shang is marrying Miss Shen instead, and we don't want that, you know. That he doesn't love her. He will live in pain all his life.
Then why should he marry Miss Shen?
The Chung family has a problem. Mr. Chung needs this commercial marriage.
He will not agree to that.
You'd better not be sure. Mr. Chung has always loved Liang Shang dearly. Now he's getting older, and in poor health, and the Chungs are having problems. It's obvious. Liang Shang has a kind heart. He will not sit back and do nothing. Zhang Shang, I paid a lot of attention to you. You worked so hard and suffered a lot too. Liangsheng has always been in poor health, and now he's putting all his attention went to you, not on his work. Although he has achieved a lot of great things, I never saw him smile even once. His life has always been so hard for him. Now none of us could really help him, except his only sister. He loved you since he was a child. You must remember all the things he did just for you. He would never talk about this with you. But I have to do this to help him, because I do know that a wedding without love will bring you nothing but pain all throughout your life. I can't watch my child keep burying himself in endless pain.
So, what do you want me to do?
You will pretend to be engaged to Liangsheng only for 3 months.
For 3 months?
Yes, 3 months. After 3 months, I'm sure the matter about Mushen will pass, and everything will be fine. Then you can tell everyone that you two were never engaged and will not get married. He has always loved you ever since you two were young. So I'm sure you will think about him, am I right? Whatever you want to do, or wherever you want to go after that, I'll let you have it. I'll always support you and pray for you, Zhengsheng.
How do you feel?
I still can't see.
When you fell into the water, the lateral of your orbit was hit. Your optic nerve was damaged, causing blindness. After the surgery, the hematoma is compressing your optic nerve, and that is why it is difficult to recover. But that's temporary. You'll recover your vision when the hematoma is entirely absorbed after some follow-up treatments. Don't be nervous. Having too much psychological stress will also affect the treatment.
I'm fine.
He still can't see?
The doctor said the surgery he had was a successful one. The gauze was already removed. There was supposed to be some visual response. We don't know why there wasn't. The doctor has ordered several tests. They want to observe him for a while. You don't need to worry about it. They said it will recover over some time. Mr. Chung?
I need you to go and bring Zhengsheng back to this house. Now that the news about their marriage is out and everyone knows about it, I just don't want to have any more trouble. Bring her back here and watch her carefully.
So, have you approved and accepted their marriage?
The news has already been released. Since Zhou Mu tried to embarrass and take our family in this way, we have to wait patiently to see what his next move will be. We need to look after our family's reputation.
I understand. Getting married. The Chung family won't forget the courtesy we have. Mr. Chung sent me here to take you back to their house.
Why do I have to go?
His health has been declining. But he was very happy when he heard the news of the marriage between you and Liangsheng. So he wants to see you. He just misses the two of you. In fact, he wanted me to pick you up at the airport the day you arrived. But considering that you must be tired from the flight, he asked me to pick you up now, after a few days have passed.
Were you spying on me?
No, we're not. You misunderstood. We're just protecting the safety of the Chungs. Everyone's arrival and departure is reported.
Protecting?
Zhangsheng, don't you even care about how Tianyou is doing right now? You're not thinking, even for a little bit, about what he's going through? He's the man who would sacrifice his life for you.
So... how is he?
Thanks for your concern. He's doing fine. The surgery was a success. Mr. Chung got upset with Liangsheng for the matter of Chitian biotechnology. I think you can help ease the tension if you are there today. Miss Zhangsheng, as you know, Liangsheng worked so hard to get where he is today. You were just going there to have a homely talk and show your courtesy to Mr. Chung. You don't need to see other people. People always want to be closer to relatives when they are starting to get older. Can you please go and fulfill a small wish for Mr. Chung?
Miss Chung must be too nervous to be here today. She can't even say please enjoy the tea to her grandpa.
Oh. Grandpa, please enjoy the tea.
Don't worry about it, Miss Zhang. It's just one of the traditions to serve tea to the elders when they first meet.
So does it always rain in Paris like it does before?
Yes.
I used to live there when I was still young. Do you know that people like to see their children and grandchildren when they get old?
Mr. Chung, Tianan is here.
Grandpa.
You're here. Well, your new relative just got here. Come over here and have a talk with us. I heard you've already known each other. Good for you, unlike me. I just met her today for the first time.
Miss Zhangsheng.
Tianan.
Zhangsheng, so how have you been lately?
I'm fine.
But my brother is not fine.
easy now. Why hasn't he come over here for so long? Didn't I tell you to inform him that I wanted to see him?
Well, I figured Tianyo is still sleeping right now, so I decided not to disturb him. I'm sorry. I only informed Tianen.
Inform him? It's rare to have many young people here. As you know, your mother is now in Hong Kong. Why don't we have a family dinner with all of you tonight, okay?
We don't have to, Grandpa.
Of course we have to. Go inform Tianyo.
I'll let him know now.
No need. Grandpa?
Tianyo, your sister-in-law is here with us.
How are you?
You must be tired from your trip.
Miss Chung, you should serve tea to Tianyo. It's the tradition of the Chung family.
Brother.
Tianse is the first Chung's grandchild who will be getting married soon. Mr. Chung, you should take better care of yourself and be ready to have a great grandchild soon. Miss Chung, do you know when Tianse will be coming back here?
Nothing is as important as seeing a family member once again. Don't you agree? You should call him right now. And finish your wedding as soon as possible, okay?
Yes, Grandpa.
Mr. Chung, you must be tired. Would you like to take a rest?
Fine. Well, Chin, make sure she's comfortable here. You can let her sleep in Tianse's room tonight, all right?
I'll take care of it.
Good.
How could Grandpa treat you like that? Doesn't he have an idea how much she means to you? Zhang Sheng's important to you.
She's not the person she used to be. There's no going back.
Uncle Chin, you promised I don't need to see anyone else.
Zhang Sheng, why do you want to leave so soon? I haven't even wished you a happy wedding yet.
Everyone you've been doubting already left. You can stop pretending. I want to leave.
Do you really need to leave? Relax, you're at the Chung's. You're not at the Zhou's.
Zhangsheng, Tianyou wants to see you. Tianyou is getting some rest, so I guess you can go back to your room now.
Huh?
The weather is cold. You should put on more clothes before you catch a cold.
Wait.
Is she staying here?
Just like you ordered. She is staying in Tiance's room right now. We prepared clothes for her.
Now that she is part of the family, she should move and live here with us.
I see.
I'm tired now. You can go.
Yes.
This time, Tianyou might just give up eventually. You should persuade him to move on with it so he could pay more attention to Miss Shen.
Don't you think it's messy enough?
But I think the marriage is really a good thing.
You know what I'm talking about. Stop being so hard on Zhangsheng.
I'm not being hard on her. Didn't you send Qinzhe here just now? To fetch her so you could help her.
It's all of the past. It's time to move on now.
Move on? She hurt you so much, and you lost everything. And now she is marrying Liangsheng. They'll be happy. Does she deserve it? Does Liangsheng deserve it? Is this fair to you?
It didn't bother me. I don't care anymore.
You told me I'm just visiting Grandpa. I can't live here.
What Mr. Chung means to say is you are part of the Chung family now, so you should live here with us. Please do what Mr. Chung wants.
I'm not one of your family.
If you live here, Liangsheng will be at ease, don't you think, Miss Chung?
Aunt Liu, could you please leave us for a minute? So do you mean you want me to stay here? To help ease the tension between Liangsheng and the Chungs? Even if I'm pretending?
No, I didn't ask you to pretend. As a family, you don't need to pretend.
I told you I'm not your family.
Miss Zhang, you...
Uncle Chen, since it's just you and me here, really, I need to tell you the truth. I'm not marrying Liangsheng.
Are you being mad at us for making you live here?
The news about the marriage is not true. Believe me, Zhongmu made it up himself. I came here with you as a temporary measure. I don't want to embarrass Liangsheng. I didn't expect this to get worse. I'm sorry. I need you to keep this a secret.
In that case, don't let Tianyou know anything about this. Ever since he heard the news of your wedding with Liangsheng, he has finally given up on you. Now everyone has known that you and Liangsheng are getting married. If only you and Tianyou are still engaged, his reputation would be influenced. If you really love him, you must not let people dishonor him for you. Don't you think so? All right. From now on, this matter is only between you and me. Don't let anyone know about this. And in an awful way, as long as you keep being Liangsheng's fiancé, Tianyou might finally give up and forget you. We don't have to let Mr. Chung and the rest know the truth. As long as you do your job well.
What? Do my job well? What if I don't?
You will. Because no matter how cruel and tough a woman is, she will never let a man she loves suffer pain for her again and again. Besides, you can come and go as you like. No one will take your freedom. Sir, you see, you went through a lot of trouble to bring Mushroom in France, so she can be with Zhang Sheng. But unfortunately, she went back home.
It's okay. She could stay here with me for a while.
All right. It's time to leave now. We should get going.
Hold on. You got the performance report?
Everything's ready.
Then help me arrange a trip to Switzerland next week. I want to catch up with the local winery.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Tianyu. Tea. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Miss Zhangsheng, are you going out today?
Do I have to report to you?
I'm sorry, miss. I'll arrange a car for you then.
What's going on?
It's Zhang Sheng. She wants to leave the house.
Is there anyone out there to stop her?
Grandpa only told us to take care of her. No one could stop her from doing what she wants. However, Grandpa is watching her every move while she's staying in the house.
Grandpa did this on purpose. He wants me to see this.
Tianyu, it was so mean of Grandpa to do this to you. Even if he wants to tie Liangsheng by the hand, he doesn't need to force you to face Zhang Sheng every day. Doesn't he care even a little about what you think? He just wants to see you suffer. Isn't he just upset that you got hurt for Zhang Sheng? Is there still room for love? With such a wounded heart and body? Would you like to have some tea?
Zhang Sheng? What's this I hear about your wedding to Liangsheng?
It's all fake. Zhou made it all up.
Zhou? Why would he make up something like that? How can he treat marriage like it was just a joke?
I'm doing it for my brother, so I'm just acting along.
Your brother? Why, what happened to him?
I can't explain it over the phone. I'll tell you when we see each other.
Zhang Sheng, you know, you really have to start thinking more about yourself. I know you're always thinking about others, but you have to realize, you have to draw the line somewhere.
Don't worry, I won't let myself get hurt, okay?
What's wrong? Tianyu is right inside.
I'm Liangsheng's fiancée now. I have to act with a sense of propriety. Be aware of my status and duty. There'll be other times to see him in the future. No need to do it now.
Duty. Your sense of duty is to protect Liang Sheng's dignity, and my duty is to free Tianyu from this unfair suffering and undeserved torment.
Thank him for me.
Zhang Sheng, if you really have a sense of duty, why don't you thank him personally? Maybe you still don't know that Tianyu's surgery for his eyes has failed. Zhang Sheng, how I wish you and Tianyu could be together, that you could be his wife. But even if I keep wishing that, there is no way. So now, I can only beg you to go inside and comfort him. Can't you at least do that for him?
Uncle Chen. Is he still blind?
The surgery was a success.
But he still can't see, right?
Yes.
How is that a success?
You're much calmer than I first thought.
I'm calm. He just doesn't want us to be worried about him.
If there's nothing else, I'll go now. Oh yes. If you really want what's best for Tianyu, then live here quietly without causing any trouble. Just be Liang Sheng's fiancée. When you see Tianyu, encourage him to meet with Miss Shen more often. After all, they're getting married sooner or later.
Pa, is Grandpa really giving the management rights to Liang Sheng? Pa, if everything is handed to Liang Sheng, then...
How many times have I told you to talk less and work more?
If the leadership of the company is given to Liang Sheng, then what about Tianyu? Even if Tianyu doesn't care, what his grandpa is doing is so unreasonable. Tianyu has been the backbone of the Chung family.
Don't you know how to use your brain? Mr. Chung is getting old. Tianyu's father passed away too soon. Tianan's legs are not good. At first, he put all his hopes on Tianyu, but the condition with his eyes isn't getting any better. The stock prices are falling. The real estate market's not doing well. Other businesses want to take over them. The board have their own selfish motives. And now Mr. Chung has insisted on Zhang Sheng staying here because he wants Liang Sheng to come home soon to help the company get through this crisis. The surgery was undoubtedly a successful one. How come it suddenly...
Chung, when are you coming back?
Oh, 有最宽的肩膀，扛得住誓言，不改变。哦，体贴的笑脸，有坚强在里面，不犹豫的成全。总是渴望给你全世界，不能把你留在身边，也要留在心间。哦，不忧伤的爱是深爱，呵护就是承载，手都颤抖着，也不肯放下来。我打开。 像大海的胸怀，真爱能温柔成远远关怀，也能够强大到无穷无尽的等待。
Mr. Wang, I've been so busy lately, but the problems with the fund. Our company has an expert team managing the operations. Maybe it's because they're quite young and somewhat inexperienced that they've caused you trouble. I apologize for that.
Mr. Zhou, don't be so serious. I didn't realize any problems with it until I saw the data. So I understand. For a meticulous person like you, I know you wouldn't have made such a small mistake.
Good. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'm so sorry. Next time, I'll come to you personally.
Okay. Well, I'll be going now.
Take care. What is going on? When did the company release such a fund?
I didn't know anything about it, sir, until the manager told me.
We were promised 40% of the proceeds. This is simply a mess. Up to now, how much are donations?
40 million. 7 million of that was solicited from the public.
Stop the fundraising right now.
But if we stop it now, our funding will be...
Are you confused too? Huh? You want the money or your life? The approval process isn't even complete. This is not about the money. This is playing with fire. You listen. Return the money with interest to the small investors right now. For the larger ones, let me know who they are. I'll meet with them. And hopefully, they'll agree with a small return.
Yes. I'll do it now.
I hope it's not too late.
Good morning, Miss Chung. Miss Chung, it's time to go downstairs for breakfast.
Aunt Liu, can I not go down to eat?
Oh dear. Since Mr. Chung's generation, the family rarely has time to meet. So, he values their time spent together during meals. He expects the family to have breakfast together. But look, you can sleep in a little bit longer. Ever since Tianyo hasn't been feeling well, breakfast has been delayed many, many times.
I'm going out for a walk.
Chung.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tianyo. Miss Chung wants to go outside for some fresh air.
We were going out for a walk as well. How about we go together?
No thanks.
We have to go and see Mr. Chung later.
What a coincidence. We were going to see him as well.
Ginger.
Aunt Liu, I forgot to bring something. I'll go get it.
Okay. I'll be upstairs.
You've become so unreliable. You weren't like this before.
I just can't stand this thing between you and Zhang Sheng anymore. If you want to ask me, I think that if a couple breaks up, I think it's so unbelievable for them to act and pretend like they never knew each other.
I've indulged you too much.
Indulge? You still see me as a young snotty brat? I, Qin Zhe, and the talented assistant chosen by my father, and I was specifically tailored for you.
That's what you think.
Brother.
Mr. Chung.
Morning.
Good morning.
So, did you sleep well last night?
Yes.
Shall we go in for breakfast?
All right.
Liang Sheng is really different from the others. He has a unique taste. He chose an engagement ring as red as blood.
Mr. Chung won't be coming down. He wants you to eat first. He's not feeling well.
What's wrong with Grandpa?
Nothing serious. He's just a little tired these days. He's had a lot on his mind. Gongyan said the doctor has recommended he go back to Hong Kong to recuperate. All right, have breakfast. Take your time, okay? Miss Jung, enjoy.
Grandpa is going back to Hong Kong? If I go back there with him, things will be much quieter here at home. Zhang Sheng, so did you sleep well last night?
Yes, I did.
That's so weird. You didn't lose any sleep? With Liang Sheng gone? What's wrong? Is the food not to your liking? Would you like them to make you something else?
I'm full. Help yourselves.
Tianyo, is that all you're eating?
Are you done as well?
Yes. I'm done eating.
It's okay. All right. Don't worry about it. Wait for me and I'll come pick you up. Okay. Bye-bye. I have something to do. I'm going out.
Miss Zhang Sheng. Mr. Chung wants me to ask you if there's anything else you might need.
Oh, no, but thank you.
Oh. Liang Sheng really knows his devotion to you. The ring you're wearing on your finger, it's exquisite.
You mean this? This was picked out from an antique shop.
Looking at it, it seems to be quite old.
I heard that this ring was previously owned by a Chinese woman. She was waiting for her lover in Paris until her death. Look here. There are 2 words on it. Yumo. I'm assuming that was her name.
Miss Chung. Didn't you say you were looking for Tianyo?
Oh. Thank you.
Here, try some of this.
Let me ask you, Mr. Chin. Did this food pass all of your security checks?
I'm reporting now to Miss Jin Liang. After running a thorough examination on this food, it has passed all checks. You can savor the meat dishes and enjoy the soup.
We've been dating for quite a while now. You still do this. Don't you think it's a bit too much?
Not at all. I'm quite used to it. My duty is to help the boss think things over and make things happen for him.
But I'm not your boss.
You're more important to me than my boss, so no matter what I do for you, it's never enough.
This is enough. It's more than enough.
It's right and proper for a man to treat a woman well. Like Zhang Sheng. She's living with the Chungs now. But you know Tianyo, he still worries about her.
Zhang Sheng is living with the Chungs?
Uh-huh. You didn't know?
But when did she move in there? Tianyo treated her like that in Sanya. I don't get it. Okay, what's going on? Why did she move into their house?
Okay, wait. Let's eat first. Let's not talk about work while we're eating. Is that okay?
But she's my best friend. This is not about work. This is personal.
So your personal business is now part of my work? Let's eat first. We don't usually get to have lunch like this. Don't you think so?
If you don't tell me now, I'll go there and ask her myself.
Hey, don't be so rash.
I'm not being rash. I'm going to visit a friend. It doesn't have anything to do with your work.
So tell me, what do you want from me? I wanted to ask you a few questions. I want to know how much you hate me. Hate me because I'm your real father? Because I always control you? Or hate me because I'm not dead? I've known you for so long. Death is too much. It's not essential. Besides, when I learned about how badly you treated my mother, from then on to me you were already dead. You've been hating me since you were that young? Hate you. Please don't flatter yourself, all right? What I hated was that I couldn't save my mother. But with you, the only woman you've loved your whole life was Chung Ching, the one you favors Liang Sheng. I planned all of this only because I wanted to remove the obstacles in my path. So that's how you think of me? You've also done things like that. You found me out this time. See you next time. So that's how he sees me. Secretary Chung.
Mr. Zhou,
Something's wrong with the fund. I was about to do what you ordered, but I found out the police got involved.
I understand. Excuse me, sir. I have just received some news. It's about Mr. Zhou.
Don't tell me about his affairs anymore.
But this matter isn't very optimistic. It is rumored that Mr. Zhou is implicated in several financial cases. The police have already questioned him.
From what I know of the man after years of working with him, he has unusual tactics. He's opportunistic and throws caution to the wind. But if you're talking about him actually breaking the law, I don't think he would do that. I think this situation isn't that simple. Uncle Chen, please help me and investigate this matter.
All right.
Jinliang, stop! Don't go in!
Don't stop me.
Just stop!
So you're really here? Have you forgotten what he did to you in Sanya? Why do you keep getting involved with him?
Jinliang, that whole thing was just a mistake.
Tianyu also has his own difficulties.
Difficulties? Oh, sure. Everyone has problems. Just because he has some, he has to torture Zhengsheng?
Jinliang, it's okay.
Ginger. This one must be your new girlfriend. Why didn't you say so earlier?
He only works for your family. He's not your slave. You don't have to be so condescending.
Ginger, Zhengsheng just got back home. Take her and Jinliang and go for a drive.
Okay.
Let's go.
That means everything that Tianyu did was aimed to protect Zhengsheng. He has done so much. Zhengsheng, do you remember when we were in Sanya? I gave you a mango before we parted? Please take care. Hi, Miss Chung. Mangoes for you. Maybe you didn't know this, but mangoes are called hope fruits because they symbolize hope. Back then, Tianyu's actions confused me as well. But I could somewhat sense his true intentions. If one person could love another person so much, how could he just suddenly change? I believe he has a predicament. Don't give up all hope just because he made a judgment call and quickly acted on it. But then again, it's much too late now.
So what do you plan on doing in the future? If only all the pains in this world could be explained, that would be good. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have...
Jinliang.
Tianan. How about we don't see each other for a while?
Huh?
I just need some time to be alone. Life is not a novel. Not loving is not loving. Sometimes no one can explain it. Oftentimes, it's really just a person's own wishful thinking. Did you have a fight with Liangshang again? Listen, when you have the time, try and call Liangshang more. So he won't be worried about you.
Actually, Ginger lied to you. Chung Tianya's eyes weren't cured at all. He's still blind. Tianya is a person who will bear his burdens and keep it to himself. When he forced me to drink the farewell tea, his intention was to protect me by pushing me away.
It looks like I was mistaken about him. But now you're living in his house as Liangshang's fiancé. What will he think?
Liangshang is my brother. I don't understand these business dealings, but I have to help him somehow. I made a promise to Zhou Mu. Just 3 months. When 3 months have passed, I will tell him the truth. I've already made my decision. No matter what happens, I will stay by Tianya's side. I will be his eyes.
You're stuck between the two of them. It must be hard on you.
Compared to Tianya, everything I'm doing is nothing.
One is your lover, and the other is family. You must feel helpless. Life's cruel joke. Take this.
Did you drink a lot?
I'm fine. You should go now.
Okay.
Be careful on the road.
You're really okay. We'll be going then. Go and get some rest. Come on, this way, this way. Oh, you drank so much. This way. Come on, we're almost there. You can't drink so much next time. This way, come on.
Aunt Liu, how did you get taller?
No, I'm not your Aunt Liu. You're so drunk, Zhangsheng. Hey! No, that's Tianyo's room. You can't go in there.
This is my
room.
room.
No, you can't go in there.
Open the doors. I'm back now.
Please stop it. You're drunk. You can't go in there.
Open
this
the
way.
doors.
Come on,
I'm
this way.
back.
Come on, this way. This isn't your room.
Open the doors.
Oh.
Hey. Zhang Sheng. She and Jin Liang drank so much tonight. I couldn't stop her. That's why she's like this.
You did it on purpose.
My conscience is clear, Tianyo. How could I have done this on purpose? How could I have let her... Zhang Sheng, you're drunk. Come on, let's go. This is Tianyo's room.
This
is not your room. Hey, Zhang Sheng, this is not your room.
Get out. This is my room.
Zhang Sheng. Zhang Sheng. Zhang Sheng.
Tianyo?
Why did you drink so... Zhang Sheng, she had dinner with a friend. They drank too much. These doors all look the same. She must have walked in to the wrong one.
I was going to see my brother to talk about something, but it looks like I can't now.
Right. Night then. We'll go now. Let's go.
It's really you. Daniel, I'm the reason why you're blind now. Why are you still so good to me? Why?
All right. You're drunk.
Why?
Girls shouldn't drink too
much.
much.
You hate me? You... Shouldn't you be blaming me? Daniel,
all right, go to your room.
I miss you. I miss you so much. I really miss you so much.
Hey,
I'm guessing Zhang Sheng and Liang Sheng are fighting or something. Look at how drunk she got. No wonder Zhang Sheng came back from France all by herself.
Listen to me. From now on, don't mention her affairs to anyone.
Don't worry. I won't say a word. By the way, I heard that my father went to France. He probably went there to look for Liang Sheng. He has to make plans for the future of the Chung family. And it looks like Liang Sheng is going to come back.
Go and pack my luggage.
Tianyo, I know you're staying here because you worry about Zhang Sheng. Now that Liangsheng is coming back, you don't need to stay here anymore.
Go and call Aunt Liu here.
Tianyo, is there something I can do for you?
Tomorrow morning, let Zhangsheng have breakfast in her room. No need to go down.
All right.
Excuse me, sir. You haven't slept well in several days. Don't tire yourself. I heard that Uncle Chen is here in Paris. It seems he's going to urge you to go home.
Zhangsheng and I both agreed that. I will wait for her here in France. No one can persuade me.
I can understand your feelings. But your grandfather is expecting you to go home. You refused him several times, and that's not good.
She's in the Chung mansion. Everything is fine.
Tian'en, Miss Liu said Zhangsheng is not coming down.
This house has always been so boring. Ever since she got here. It's become interesting.
Miss Zhangsheng, you're awake.
Aunt Liu?
Yes?
Last night was I...
You were very drunk last night. Chinja was the one who brought you back here. For breakfast today, you don't need to go downstairs.
I got drunk?
You can have your breakfast right here. You can have your breakfast right here.
I'm gonna eat downstairs.
Oh. Miss Zhangsheng! Miss Zhangsheng! Miss Zhangsheng! Miss Zhangsheng! Miss Zhangsheng, please go upstairs. Miss Zhangsheng.
Aunt Liu, am I not even allowed to eat downstairs anymore? Is it Uncle Chen?
No, miss. It was Tianyo's orders.
Chung Tianyo?
Oh. Tianyo. Miss Zhang wants to eat downstairs.
Aunt Liu, please have her eat her breakfast upstairs.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's so early. What's with the fuss? Brother. Zhang Sheng, I heard that you weren't feeling well lately. Wang Siping.
Tianan asked me to give you this ointment.
What's this ointment for?
You see, last night, you fell inside your room, Zhengsheng.
Let's have breakfast.
Tianyu, I just think that you don't need to avoid Zhang Sheng.
Go and ask Jin Liang if she's free today.
What?
Remember?
Oh, don't worry. I remember now. I won't tell Jin Liang that this is your idea.
Yeah.
He has helped me a lot.
So you just had a change of heart?
It's not like I have a choice. They're about to bloom. Which reminds me of Mama's death anniversary. Sadly, I can't visit her this year.
How about if I go back there with you?
I miss her a lot lately.
Slow down.
I just realized
Be careful.
those memories of the past, when Mama was still alive, kept coming back to me.
Zhang Sheng. Watch your steps.
I don't know why, but ever since I got drunk last time, Chenya's been acting strange.
Did you offend him somehow after you got drunk last night?
Why would I? It's Babao.
Oh.
Hello?
Zhang Sheng, Kesharo is getting married tomorrow.
So I thought maybe we should throw him a bachelor party in Liang Shang's house.
Do you even have the key to the house?
You're together?
That is why I'm calling Zhang Shang.
I'm ready. Let's go. Oh. I asked Ginger to drive me to Keshaoros.
It's okay. Let's go.
What exactly happened? Why did Tianyu give me that strange look?
You think too much.
You know what? How about we do some traveling? We can go somewhere quiet and relax for a while. Look, your mom is already gone.
Who told you she's gone?
You know what I mean. She's in a better place now. She's in another world.
My mom is still alive. My mom is not dead. Do you hear me, Bei Xiaowu? I just want my mom. I don't even want to be with you. I haven't had a chance to make her live happily. How dare you say she's gone? You know how much I owed her? You know nothing. Anyway, what are you even doing here? Why are you disturbing my life? Why can't you just give me a break for once? Why can't you just leave me alone? I'm asking you! Leave. Leave right now. Go!
For the resort project, Tiansheng Garden Hotel is ready for business. All facilities have been double-checked already, and for the past weeks now, the staff has been undergoing rigid training. Oh, and the employee handbooks are also being printed.
So it looks like it's time to choose a date for the opening ceremony.
The advertisements and campaigns can be launched simultaneously. I want the hotel to be well received right after it opens.
And please, ask the whole PR team to come up with a strategic plan. Then all we need is to finalize the details according to their plan.
It's been a tough journey. We've finally made it after so many revisions.
Who could have foreseen the resort would grow this big? Not to mention the whole Tiansheng Garden has developed. Tiansheng Garden has a special significance to my brother, and I am wondering if he could see it, what he would think.
You know, if you ask me, you don't need to think too much. If your brother sees all you have achieved, he would be very proud of you. You've grown up and been able to run the company by yourself. Tianyu was finally able to rest because of your hard work.
How come you invited so many people?
That's my mom's friend.
Hello. Hey, look at me. I'm pretty and I can cook. Is he your bodyguard?
Hey, check this.
Are you busy? Do you need my help?
You want some cookies?
Go sew her lips together for me.
Who baked these?
Her. Someone seems to be a superwoman now.
Really?
Here, taste it. Is something bothering you?
Huh? It's nothing.
Don't lie to me. I know you so well. Why do I feel like we're all accomplices? I think Yanjung is such a nice girl, actually. She deserves a better man.
I think it's too late to regret it. Does it taste good? How come there are so little left? Unbelievable. Don't eat too much. Save some for Xiaowu, okay?
Here.
Keisharo? Didn't we agree to be single forever? Why did you betray us? Huh?
There's flour all over the table.
Hey, hey.
Stop it. That's enough. Hello? Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.
Who was it?
Bei Xiaowu's not coming.
Why not?
He's with Xiao Zhou. He can't leave her alone.
I'm cooking this meal especially for you. Wait for it.
Let's drink. Chin Chang Lai. Cheers.
Can you please leave me alone? Can't you see I'm sad right now? Huh? Fine, let's drink. You see? I'm sad enough. Can't you...
Liangshang was right after all. I was afraid that after Xiaozhou came back, she'd create trouble for Xiaowu again. You know what? Let's change the subject. After tonight, Kei Xiaoro will be the first one to be married in our group. Here, cheers to him.
Cheers,
Cheers. Look at you bunch of single losers. You all still have a long way to go.
Hey, come on, don't be so mean.
Just wait. You'll realize it after you get married. Cheers. I'm telling you, you'll no longer have freedom.
I'm really doomed. I'm hopeless. I am an idiot. I am in love with someone, but I don't know what to do with it.
I don't want to get married so early.
You don't?
I don't.
Then why don't you cancel the wedding? Tell your mom how you feel. Tell her you quit.
Then my mom would probably kill me. Just let me be a good son this time. But after getting married, I will have no choice but to listen to my wife. Although Yin Jiang and I aren't those passionate lovers, after we get married, if we can love and respect each other, I guess our life as a married couple will not be that bad.
Look at this red bean. It has your name on the back. I've been planning to give it to you and the one you love. But I never thought that things would turn out this way. The first combing goes to the end of the hair. The second combing goes right to the end of life.
The end of life.
Chang-Shang, I hope you can understand my heart.
Daniel, I heard Liangsheng will be back soon. Are you going to the race course? Given your physical condition, you shouldn't go riding. How about you do something else?
I didn't know what I can or cannot do. It's up to you now.
I didn't mean that.
Oh. How's Xiaozhou? Should I come over?
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I can handle it. I know that you have your own problems. I'll be fine, and so will you. We'll both be fine.
Zhang, I know you were a nice person. Although, I know that, it's not my place to say this. Yet I think I should tell you. It would be better for you to stay away from that girl. Jin Liang and I think it's for your safety. What do you think?
Tianyao, are you hurt? Huh?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
You shouldn't have gone riding, Tianyao. If anything happened to you, what should we do?
It's all right. The horse was led by the staff. It was safe. I want to recover soon. To get my previous life back, Uncle Chin.
How can you be so childish? Ever since you never play safe.
What if it results in something good?
Huh?
Listen to me. Since I fell off that horse, my eyes began to sense things differently. I can see vague blobs of images in front of me.
Your vision? Your vision is back?
Not yet. I can only see a little bit.
I think your eyes are recovering bit by bit, but they're still unstable. Just be patient, okay?
About my condition, don't tell the others yet. I don't want to give them high hopes for nothing. Especially Tianen. Ever since my accident, he has matured a lot. I don't want him to be affected by my condition.
I understand. You and Liangsheng are indeed related. So alike. I remember when Liangsheng just came back. He pretended to not recognize Zhangsheng. He was so afraid if he had a relapse. And Zhangsheng would get worried again.
Only now do I truly understand why Liangsheng chose to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
See you.
Let's go.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Zhangsheng, look at Keisharo right there. He looks sharp in that suit.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Be safe.
Take care.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Do take care.
Most of the guests have left.
There are still some inside. We should go back.
Okay, we'll follow.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let me.
There are so many people.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming.
Congrats.
Thank you for coming to my wedding. I'm looking forward to yours.
I'll see you guys after
Hello
this.
there.
Hi, Mrs. Kerr.
Oh, you look wonderful, dear. Your boyfriend is such a handsome man. You're a perfect couple. I wish you a happy marriage.
Mom, they are the couple.
Oh,
Yes, that's my girlfriend.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
okay,
I
don't worry
apologize, my
about
dear.
it.
I just made a mistake.
It's not a problem.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's you. Oh, look at you. You look good today. I thought you weren't coming. How could I miss
Come on,
it?
stop it. This is my wedding.
May I ask, what's your relationship to Xiaoro?
It's none of your business. Who is she?
She's my mom.
Oh, Mrs. Kerr, I'm sorry.
Come on, let's have some drinks. We have wine.
Happy wedding!
Thank you.
Thank you. Best wishes to you.
Jinliang Babao, I'm really glad you're here. You've been taking good care of my son Xiaoro. Now that the wedding is over,
I invited you to our house so I could thank you properly.
It's nothing, Mrs.
Thank
K.
you very much.
Don't mind it's nothing.
I'm surprised you even bought him a TV. That's very expensive.
Oh, we friends bought it together. We especially picked the TCL curved quantum dot television with Harman Kardon sound effect. It's terrific. We know he'll like it.
Since when have you become a TV salesman? Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know what? A few weeks ago, when I was in the supermarket, the salesman there pitched that same television model to me, saying it had various functions. You could turn the screen off and still listen to music. I was so intrigued. What a coincidence, right? You gave him exactly the one I like.
See? We made the right choice.
Yin Jung loves it too, right?
Of course. I'm glad you like
It's
it.
nothing, Mrs. K.
Thank you for being so thoughtful.
Dig in, help yourself.
Oh,
I'm
dig in. Let's
Yin
eat. Make
Jung's
yourselves at
cooking is
home.
Fantastic.
It smells great.
Come on.
It's
Here.
delicious.
Thank
Have
you.
some of this.
Here,
Thank
have a
you. I'll go
meatball.
wash my hands first.
The sink's
It's
over
delicious.
there.
Have a
Okay.
taste.
Okay, Sharo, you're a lucky guy.
Of course.
8 more, okay? That's his
Yummy.
favorite.
should
Go
try
on,
it.
get more. What was that?
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Are you hurt?
What's
Are you
wrong?
okay?
Are you okay? Come on, get up.
Stop. It might hurt more.
Oh, how come I was so unlucky that I broke my tailbone? I can't believe it. Help me.
Come on. You have to save your strength.
How do you feel? Feel any better?
I'm fine.
The doctor said it's okay. You just need to rest.
That's it? Are you serious?
Are you thirsty?
Yeah.
I'll get you some water.
Hey, drop your act. Look at you in front of your man. You look awful. If I hadn't known better, I would have thought you were paralyzed.
Hurry, and you get her out of here. With her here, I'll never recover. I need a straw.
Here. Drink slowly.
Do you know how Jomu is doing lately?
Physically, Mr. Joe is fine.
How about mentally?
I haven't received any news.
Something must be wrong about him. I'm sure he clearly knows the difference between illegal fundraising and private funding. So why would he face an economic investigation?
That main project was indeed initiated by the Joe Group. So far, no evidence has suggested that someone else falsely used their name.
Used the Joe Group? That's right. Why didn't I think of that before? Now it all makes perfect sense. Uncle Chen, I want all the information you can find about this incident, most especially the process of the fundraising.
Okay. And what about...
Is there anything else?
I just received this news a while ago. That Tianyu's blind.
What do you mean he's blind? What happened to him? Did Zhangshang have anything to do with it?
I am afraid so.
So did he go to France to hide his condition from the others?
He just returned recently to have the surgery.
He did it for Zhangshang. The police have already talked to you, right?
What? Even you have heard about it?
Okay, let's cut to the chase. You didn't do any of that, did you?
How can you be so sure?
Qualification approval, and investors, profit distribution, and supervision are clearly specified in terms of private funding. You taught me all this, didn't you? So I am sure you wouldn't make such a stupid mistake.
Oh, Liangsheng. I'm impressed. You know me too well. Liangsheng.
Actually, it's none of my business. But you are right about it. I do know you too well. You knew it was Lu and Jun who planted the evidence against you. You also knew for sure that eventually you'd take the blame for him.
And why would I even do that thing? All my charges are false. That's why I'm not worried. Oh, and lastly, the law will clear my name.
Oh, sure. That is your plan all along. You knew that from the start that Lu and Jun would set you up. And yet, neither did you defend yourself, nor did you plead guilty. This way, you could protect him, and you wouldn't be found guilty as well.
What do you want? Liangsheng, after all, he is your brother. You can't hurt him.
I didn't hurt him, and you know that. The one who pushed him step by step over the cliff is you. Apart from you, who else would help him cover his crime by dragging the whole Zhou group into this whole fiasco? I know the answer already. You really think the police wouldn't connect the dots?
Are you sure about that?
I just hope you really know what you're doing here.
Going out again?
What's wrong with that?
My brother is injured and you still feel like going out?
He's injured?
Yes. When he went riding, he fell off the horse and got himself hurt.
Is he insane?
That's a dumb question. Don't you know the answer to that? I'm really sorry. I lost my temper.
I heard you got injured. You should have been more careful.
Why are you saying that? Are you worried about me? Or are you to me? Why are you concerned?
I just want to...
Just what? Oh, let me guess. You're here out of pity, am I right?
Of course not.
Then what is it? Don't give me that sympathetic look, I don't need it. That is not your fault. Love can't be forced. And I don't regret saving your life. If it happened again, I would do the same thing. If you know what I mean, you should stay away from me and start to live your own life.
Do we have to treat each other like enemies?
But what if you find out that she's already married and has children? What would you do then?
If I ever recover, I'll ask her to marry me, even if she's already married and has children.
Or what? Treat you like a lover?
What are you doing? Are you crazy? Stop it! Let go of me! Zhang Tianyou! Are you crazy?
Why aren't you?
Aren't you scared?
If we can't even decide whom we should fall in love with, what's there to be scared of?
Where did you go with Jiang Sheng?
We went somewhere to visit a friend of hers.
You have an easy job. All that you have to do is to cater to one woman.
Tianyou has asked me to take good care of Miss Jiang Sheng.
I am not talking about Jiang Sheng. Stay away from Jin Liang. I don't want you to see her.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
I am not asking for your opinion.
Mr. Chung, with all due respect, whoever I choose to meet is really none of your business.
Tianan, Liang Shang is back.
Liang Shang, you're back.
Miss Jung may have gone out. Let me go check. Why don't you go see your grandpa first?
Tianan.
Where's Liang Shang? Liang Shang? You are back. What's with the rush? You're here already. Aren't you going to see Tianyou?
Liang Shang, why don't you go see Mr. Chung first? I happen to have something to talk to Tianyou now. We can talk tomorrow.
Yes. What Grandpa wants the most is to see us bonding together, right? Brother, Liang Sheng is back. Brother, I said Liang Sheng is back.
I see.
I guess my brother isn't feeling well. How about you come later? Liang Sheng, you should come back more often, you know? Grandpa really misses you a lot. You don't want him to get sick, do you?
Liang Sheng, go see your grandfather first. Tianan, why don't we talk about this tomorrow?
Grandpa, Zhang is the only woman I've ever loved. I will do anything for her. If someone dares to hurt her, I swear I won't be easy on him.
Tianse, please just calm down. Nobody here is going to hurt her.
Enough.
You're still too young. You know the saying. You can't have the cake and eat it by yourself. You may leave.
Pa, I had no idea they would do this.
I'll deal with you later.
This has nothing to do with him. It's all my fault.
You did nothing wrong. It was all his fault. That things got so embarrassing.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault. Aunt Liu, take her back to her room.
Yes.
Wait. You forgot your jacket.
Tianyo, don't tell me you can see now. You... Someone help! Tianse has fainted! Miss Zhang.
Where's Liangshang?
Don't worry, he is fine.
He's fine?
I didn't know that you were there too. Just now before I came in, Liangsheng asked me to help get you out of there.
He knew that I was there?
You see? She's shameless. She doesn't even care about you.
Don't say that about Zhang. No matter what, you should give her a chance to explain.
I saw what I saw. There is nothing to explain.
Whatever she says, I will never doubt her.
I can't believe it. You've completely lost your mind.
Yes, you're right. Ever since my memory came back, I've known it for sure I'd never abandon Zhang. I trusted you all so much. Although she was from a humble family, she was the apple of her mother's eye. She's my life too.
Tianyo is blind now. Tianen is disabled. And our family is in deep crisis. Now we can only depend on you, Tianse. I know you really love her. I won't interfere with your relationship. However, amid all this, I hope you won't forget that you too are part of this family.
You won't interfere?
As you know, Tianyou's blind now. So you have to replace him. To marry Miss Shin. You're a Chung, and it is part of your duty to make sacrifices for our family.
Mr. Chung cares about your feelings, sir. So he's willing to let Miss Chung stay, despite the horrible things she did to you.
Will you choose her? Or your own family who desperately needs you? It is all up to you now.